Hello and welcome, guys. Today, I'm back with another exciting Garden Tower Defense ranked PvP match. But this video is going to be completely different from the others, because today, I used two special towers that completely surprised my opponent and helped me secure the victory. But the question is, were those two towers? And how did I use them to win the match? If you also want to win more ranked PvP games or learn a powerful new strategy, then make sure to watch this video until the end. Because today's video is packed with great placements, smart strategies, and some game-changing moves that completely turn the match around. So, without wasting any more time, let's head straight into the ranked PvP arena. And as soon as we get there, we'll take a look at the units I've chosen for today's loadout. This loadout includes some powerful units that, when used correctly, can completely turn the tide of a match in just moments. But the big question is, are these units really strong enough to secure a victory in ranked PvP? Or will my opponent's strategy become a major challenge for us? To find out the answer and experience all the excitement of today's match, make sure to watch the video until the very end. Yes, guys, we've finally arrived at the ranked PvP arena, where our exciting battle is about to begin. And as you can see, I've already prepared my loadout to take on today's opponent. For this match, I brought some units that can completely change the outcome of the game if they're used at the right time and in the right way. But the real question is, will these units be enough to lead us to victory? Or will my opponent's powerful strategy become a major challenge for us? So, let's jump straight into the match and find out who comes out on top in the end. And yes, guys, there's one more important thing I want to mention. The most special thing about the loadout you're seeing on the screen right now is that it includes two brand new units from the latest update. The rest of the units are familiar ones that have been in the game for quite some time. But the main highlight of today's match is definitely these two new units. And don't worry, throughout the video I'll introduce both of these units to you and show you their abilities, DPS, and just how much impact they can have in a real match. So, the two new units I'm using today to battle against my opponent are Sundial Stalk and Bodyguards. Now, let's see just how big of a role these new units can play in leading us to victory. Now, let's talk about Sundial Stalk's special ability. What makes this unit truly unique is its reverse time ability, which can send enemies backward in time for about 2 seconds, forcing them to move back along the path. As a result, enemies are forced to travel the same section of the path again, giving our other units extra time to deal even more damage. Now, let's talk about our second new unit, Bodyguards. The most interesting thing about this unit is that it doesn't stay in one fixed position. Instead, it follows you around and provides dynamic range depending on the situation. And as you upgrade it, its abilities become even stronger. At Upgrade 1, the Bodyguards gain the ability to stun enemies, causing them to stop for a short time and giving our other units a chance to deal free damage. Then, at Upgrade 3, they can slow enemies by 15%, making them move much more slowly and giving our defenses extra time to attack. And the most powerful ability comes at Upgrade 5. At this stage, the Bodyguards have a 10% chance to mark an enemy. And once an enemy is marked, all of our units deal 10% extra damage to that enemy for the next 3 seconds. So guys, that's exactly why today's video is going to be extremely important and incredibly exciting. Because today, I'm going to be using these two brand new units from the latest update. And the biggest question is, are these units really powerful enough to win in ranked PvP? Will they be able to defeat our opponent and secure the victory? Or will they struggle against the enemy's strategy? In today's match, we're going to find out the true power, performance, and overall effectiveness of these new units on the battlefield. So, if you want to know whether it's actually possible to win ranked PvP using these two new units, make sure to watch the video all the way to the end. Because what happens in today's match might be even more surprising than you expect. And yes, guys, as of right now, I still have no idea what kind of units my opponent is bringing into today's battle. Are they using stronger DPS units than mine? Or are they coming in with lower DPS units? We won't know until the match officially begins. But there's one thing I want to tell you right now. If I manage to win this match using this new loadout and these two new units, then I'll definitely take this exact same loadout into another ranked PvP match. And in that match, we'll find out whether this loadout can consistently secure victories or if today's win was just a one-time success. Especially if I end up facing opponents with stronger units. That's when this loadout will face its real test. So, if you want to see whether I can continue winning future ranked PvP matches using this exact same loadout, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Because I've got plenty more ranked PvP battles, new strategies, unit tests, and exciting videos coming your way very soon. So without further ado, let's jump into the battle and find out who comes out victorious in today's match. Yes, guys, as we can see, we're already well on our way to defeating our opponent. And there's one thing I have to mention here. It seems like my opponent wasn't able to bring very powerful DPS units into today's match. It's possible that I managed to block some of their important units in the lobby, which left their loadout a bit weaker than expected. Honestly, this match felt relatively easy for me with this loadout. However, I told you guys at the beginning of the video that I wanted to put this new loadout through a much tougher test. I want to see whether this loadout can still secure a victory when facing opponents with much stronger DPS units and more challenging strategies in ranked PvP. And that's exactly why I'll be using this same loadout again in another ranked PvP match very soon, where we'll truly test its limits and see what it's really capable of. So, if you don't want to miss that match, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because there are plenty more ranked PvP battles, new strategies, and exciting videos coming your way very soon.